Most commonly asked questions about intermittent fasting. If you are new to the concept of intermittent fasting, it is only natural that you are going to have a number of questions about it. Of course, you are not alone with this, as many people are interested in the benefits of intermittent fasting. So, we looked at the most commonly asked questions about intermittent fasting and have provided the answers in this video. Where does intermittent fasting come from? Intermittent fasting did not originate from one particular place. It is basically the way that our ancestors used to eat many years ago. In those days, people had to hunt for their food, so they would eat well some days and have nothing at all on others. If you think about it, this was intermittent fasting. On some days there was food to eat, and on others people had to go hungry. People in this time were rarely overweight and led more active lives than most people do today. The conclusion to draw here is that intermittent fasting is something that the human body will react to naturally. Our physiology has not changed that much over the many years that human beings have walked the earth. Is it safe to participate in intermittent fasting? We cannot definitely say that intermittent fasting would be 100% safe for you, as everyone is different. What we can tell you is that intermittent fasting is safe for the vast majority of people that do it. There have been several studies that show many people that start with intermittent fasting not only lose weight, but experience other health benefits as well. These can include the lowering of blood pressure levels, lowering of bad cholesterol levels, and reducing blood sugar levels. When you are asleep, you are fasting. This should help you to allay any fears that you may have about intermittent fasting. Most people sleep for around 8 hours each day and eat nothing during that period of time. So, you may be wondering why more people do not benefit from sleep fasting. Well, the answer is that a lot of people do not get a solid 8 hours of sleep and will wake up and go and eat something. Also, people tend to eat far too late at night, so part of the fasting period is used to digest this food. The body is not in the fasted state for as long as it could be. As soon as you wake up, you're going to want to eat breakfast. This is okay, but you need to realize that you are giving your body very little chance to access your fat stores for a source of energy. We recommend that you consult your doctor before embarking on an intermittent fasting program. You may have some health problems, such as gastric issues, that may affect your ability to benefit from intermittent fasting. Which type of intermittent fasting should you go for? We have already mentioned that there are several different types of intermittent fasting. Usually, these differences are fairly minor. There's always going to be a fasting window and an eating window with any type of intermittent fasting. With this in mind, your choice of intermittent fasting method does not really matter that much. You should be able to reap the benefits of intermittent fasting, whatever type you use. The most important thing is that you use an intermittent fasting type that you are comfortable with. Our advice here would be to choose an intermittent fasting method that is easy to follow. That way it will be more likely that you will stick with it. If the method is too complex with many changes, then you are more likely to give up. Please understand that it is going to take your body between 14 and 30 days to adjust to your new way of eating. It is very probable that your body will resist intermittent fasting at first, and you are going to experience cravings. This is totally understandable, as your body is used to receiving food when you are awake, so you need to be prepared to expect a degree of resistance from your body. But you can be totally confident that your body will adapt, and you are likely to see a decrease in your appetite as a result. You should feel more energetic and alert as you make progress too. And of course, the biggest plus is losing the weight. The joy of witnessing those pounds falling off and having a slimmer waistline are well worth the cravings and resistance that you had to fight in the beginning. In the next video, we will discuss the different types of intermittent fasting available.